Welcome back to One Mindful Moment. I hope you have your packets handy because I am going to start out by doing one of my favorite things, blowing bubbles. I think blowing bubbles is relaxing. I get to slow down and watch my breathing and watch bubbles fly. So today, let's start off with some bubbles. I'm going to blow them. Oh, that was good. Now, one of my favorite things to do with bubbles is to slow down, quiet yourself down. I'm sitting on the floor nice and comfortable, my crisscross applesauce, and I love to put on really pretty music, or maybe just even a favorite song. But I personally like something a little instrumental or classical, and I love to blow the bubbles and watch them come down, and it's like they're dancing to the music. I have on the Peters Township Public Library website, if you go into our resources into Freegle, where you get free music for all ages, I have a little playlist that's called My Mindful Moment music playlist that has some really beautiful, relaxing music. So I hope you will look it up on Freegle on the Peters Township website. You may also put together your own music lists so that you can enjoy some of your favorite tunes. So I'm going to do a couple more bubbles and relax and quiet myself. Just watch them come down. Did you have a good week? I hope so. Maybe blowing bubbles is a celebration from last week. And now we are beginning a new week. Starting them off with bubbles can't be a bad thing. And relaxing and celebrating. Okay. Let's take a deep breath as we do. Sit up nice and tall. Let's stretch our wide and up and back. Take a deep breath. Now, today, I want you to close your eyes for 1 minute and think of one thing, anything, that makes you smile. Something that makes you smile. So I'm going to close my eyes. Open your eyes. And if you have somebody around you, tell them what it is that makes you smile. What makes me smile? The thought of my children. That makes me smile. What makes you smile? Is it a sunny day? Maybe seeing your friend. Maybe it's having hot cocoa in the winter. Reading a good book. What makes you smile? So slow down and think of something that makes you smile whenever you have a moment, and be grateful. Take a deep breath. Take another deep breath. Now we've practiced breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. Let's try that to the count of 5 in and 5 out. Ready? Excellent. And do that again on your own. Breathe into 5. Nice and quiet. Because if we quiet our minds and our bodies, you will feel so much better. We've done a child's pose together. we've done the mountain pose together, I want to show you a very cool pose. I think you might think it looks pretty silly, but it feels really kind of good. And it helps you, especially me, with balance. It helps you with your balance. And it's another way to slow our bodies down. So now we are going to do the chair pose. Let's get ready. So from here, you're gonna stand up. Okay, everybody standing? Now we're going to sit. We're going to sit in our chair pose. So what I want you to do is stand tall. Oh, let's stand like our mountain. Can you stand tall and strong? That feels good. All right, let me just spread our legs apart just a little bit. And we are going to pretend that we are sitting in a chair. So you are going to go back and sit in your chair, okay? Now, when we do that, we are going to be the arms of the chair. So we will sit in our chair like. So, you're doing it from the side. You want to sit. You're going to bend your knees, go down. I'm sitting in my chair. Try to keep your back straight, your arms out. So ready? Let's have a seat. Bring my arms down. Try that again. Sitting in my chair. And I feel it in my legs. And it's helping me with my balance. Take a deep breath. Again, if anything hurts, just stand up, take a deep breath. And you can do that anytime. So we've done the child's pose, the mountain, the chair. We've had some deep breathing while we're standing up. Let's stretch wide. Let's stretch high. Touch your toes. Stretch wide. One more time. Behind our backs. Give yourself a hug. Now, it's time for our one mindful moment story. Today's story, Pete the Cat's Groovy Guide to Kindness by Kimberly and James Dean, publisher, Harper Books. Tips from a cool cat on how to be kind. Now, if you're familiar with Pete the Cat, we know that he is really cool and really groovy. And we're finding that Pete the Cat is all about kindness. Just like one mindful moment. Well, there's Pete the Cat, handful of flowers, and Pete goes, kindness. It's kind of my thing. He is groovy, and he says kindness is kind of my thing. A quote from Henry James. I've also heard this quote spoken by the late Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers. 3 things in human life are important. The first is to be kind. The second is to be kind. And the third, what do you think? Yep, is to be kind. Henry James, 3 things in human life are important, and that is to be kind. I'm going to share another picture. This book is filled with positive things about kindness. So there are little different quotes on every page if you get an opportunity to read this. But in this picture, you will see Pete the Cat with a dog handing the dog a bone. Now, do cats and dogs get along? Perhaps. Every act of kindness is groovy. As you can see, Pete the Cat is being groovy while sharing and showing kindness. This week's mantra: I can show kindness. I can show kindness. I can show kindness. I can show kindness to myself, to my friends, and to others because I am a kind person. So let's remember that this week. You are kind. I am kind. I am a kind person. Have a wonderful, kindful, mindful moment and a great week.